forgot, here's the player cards.
Yeah, I just looked over at the dashboard to try to find which of these menu buttons is the thing that will switch them over.
I just intentionally died so that we could pull up the Racer cards.
So Calco, win percentage of 43%, has only been in 3 MTs. First joined 13, got 65th, and got 36 during 15. Whereas SnowDozer, a face you'll learn to love around here in the MT community. Win rate 40%, first join in 13, and went 0-2. But got 11th during MT 15. Had a really, really good run through the brackets in 15. I gotta pull up the 15 bracket.
Yeah, in order to get to 11th, I think all 4 of SnowDozer's wins came from Mystery Tournament 15. And then was 0-2 in
Let's see.
the other ones.
Beat me round 1, then beat Shrambles, Pika Pals, Some Girl, lost to someone 3-2-5, and then lost to Triscore.
Okay, so lost to 2 top 8 players.
Yeah, someone 3-2-5 in Triscore, like, you know, only really good players. And here's their pass here. Calco took it over Bacon Man in something.
I still have that doc open.
Oh, Fire and Ice.
Yes, that's true. Which is a puzzle game. I remember thinking Calco, you know, is obviously very good at platformers. You have to be to get a world record in a popular game like Super Mario World. But yeah, did really well in a puzzle game, right? A very pure puzzle game.
And SnowDozer Prince Caro was the first match of MT. That was Mega Man 4.
Oh, right. And that was a platformer, which was not SnowDozer's forte. However, SnowDozer struggled a lot with that one. Did get the win, but it went all the way to time, 90 minutes, and it was a close match too. It's a cryptic clue? Did we have a cryptic clue on screen or something?
Yeah, SnowDozer's player card has a cryptic clue.
Oh.
There you go. Can you solve it, Myth?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I know how to, at least.
Player eyes been captured with a magic rag.
Magic rag. Oh, magic. I see. Jangler tried to do magic as a anagram indicator on the word rag. With the letter A and the I.
Wow, this game is cool. It has an unlock everything button on the title screen.
Oh yeah, oh, did I ever change the paste bin for this one? I just wanted to make it a little bit easier for the players because it ends.
It was December 21st, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't include like a screenshot or anything though. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Yeah, that was what I really wanted to do.
Well, folks, here in Mystery Tournament, we do with a lot of puzzle games and 2D platformers. And that's basically the entirety of Mystery Tournament. So, are we going to give you something different? Nope. Yep, it's another 2D platformer.
That is the name of the game. I'm trying to find it in the spreadsheet, and I cannot for the life of me.
Start jumping. Good option. I enjoy jumping in my games. Sometimes I play games that don't have jumping, but not all the time.
Oh, the goal is...
Rory, you might want to refresh SnowDozer's stream.
I see.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay, they're gonna be doing the full game. This game gets hard at the very end.
We're going. It's a 2D platformer.
One of our testers played this on keyboard, and this game has a run button bound to shift by default. And yeah, Doisem's pinky finger was pretty sore by the end of it. I was playing on keyboard, or on a controller rather, so I had that bound to like the R button, a trigger button, and that was much nicer.
Oh, I would have done this on keyboard. I'm surprised you would go to shift with your pinky for a game like this, because I wouldn't do that. I would do ring finger.
I can't believe
Is that like an air dash?
There is, yes. It's an 8-directional dash.
You know, I will note, this is the one time, if it's 8-directional, this is the one time I'll agree with not having a double tap dash option. Because Axiom Verge had that, and it was awful. What is this music? Why are there like no sound effects?
You see the rest of the game?
Yeah, I know, but there's like nothing.
I don't have any sound. How do I get sound out of the commentator viewer?
Just it's an actual Twitch player, so you can just interact with it like normal. So you can like double click to go full screen and then change the volume option.
I just hit M and that.
Oh, that works too. Here's the classic, you go on the blocks to make them disappear. Every 2D platformer has to have this.
So Calco with a bit of a lead so far.
I bet Calco's thinking, man, what if Yoshi's Island had an air dash?
Gotta hover.
Yeah, it needs like an 8-way air dash. There you
I
go,
always
that
thought the
level.
hover was like pretty clunky in the air, so a dash would probably improve that game a lot.
Oh, trying to do fancy skips. So those are a little behind, like 20 seconds. Oh, now we have timers.
Red and blue blocks, very Super Mario 3D World.
Just gotta wait there for
okay.
3 seconds.
Oh, you have to wait? If you get clipped inside of it? That's so mean.
I think could jump on top of the yellow, yeah. SnowDozer has caught up.
Oh, these walls. Yeah, SnowDozer has caught up. Oh no, this really is a Mario game. It even does the doot 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 beep. It's not timed with the music though. If it was timed with the music, that would just be like, you know, it was a fun gimmick for like the first time in Galaxy 2 for me, and then they kept using it. I was like, you know, you can stop using this mechanic, please.
Really smooth platforming.
This is my favorite part of Champion Road, or whatever it was called.
All right, SnowDozer and Calco both through to the next checkpoint first try.
Just like how you get clipped as a block.
Here comes SnowDozer.
I spent way too long trying to do that stage on minimum.
Neck and neck.
Yeah, catching up time from not clipping through walls.
Except Calco pulls ahead because SnowDozer goes right instead of left for some reason. Yeah, kind of cute.
This is just a Mario game now.
It's level 4 too. The fourth world is the one where you're the small person in the big world in Mario 3 too.
Oh, it was not in Galaxy 2, so these timers are faster too. Is it trying to like emulate time dilation?
I don't know about that.
Game's already trying to introduce some tricky platforming. These blocks that will kill you. And you also have to like jump near them, but not on top of them. You go through the level.
SnowDozer one checkpoint behind. Look at how ugly these stretched out blocks are.
Stretched out blocks. Okay, I like this. This is funny. You died. You touched the top.
You do have control over your jump height, so you can do a tiny little jump.
Oh, this game would be awful if you couldn't do that. I'm just gonna take it that way? Okay, I thought it was gonna, yeah, do wall jumps and stuff.
Immediately understood, those green boxes are gonna refresh your dash. I think it's in the paste bin, but they're not on screen for very long before you know, get a chance to sort of, or forced to do something with them. Oh. Yeah, that whole thing is going to disappear, so you want to get as far along before you make first contact with it. That was pretty early for Calco, so that's not going to work. And here comes SnowDozer again, but falls down.
Yeah, maybe if you can read the last section on the first try, maybe we'll make up a little bit of time.
Oh, this looks good from Calco now. Final section. Oh, gets the wall jump. Oh,
I find it interesting that the air dash timer things are like time locked. That's not something I would have expected. I thought it would have been like a one and done thing. I'm scared that the game's gonna make you do something with that.
I don't think so. I think it's just nice so that you don't have to like die if you mess it up. I will say Calco's making this a little bit harder. I think you can hold the dash button for a longer dash, and they're just tapping it, and it's hurting them a little bit.
Oh no, okay, sections where you're falling out like this, you always want to take it as safe as possible. You always want to be like air dashing up if you can.
Yeah, if you've got the one dash, so if you see an opportunity to refresh, it's not easy to react, but you're right, you could throw in some air dashes upwards.
Tetris.
Sort of.
They're all Tetraminos.
They are.
Uh-oh, 2 ways to go. Where do we go?
All right, SnowDozer coming to the end, lands early on this platform. Oh, but it respawns underneath.
It doesn't get to jump off the tiny platform.
Calco dies about 5 times in a row. Is poised to move a full level ahead, though. There it is. And is done.
Oh, now the game's putting, oh, you can't jump too high now. Gotta wall jump off the lower section of this.
So here's where Calco is really getting hurt by not holding the dash button. All right.
Oh, that's, okay, that's creative.
Barely
Wall jump off the block, and then hit it as it's disappearing.
Yeah. Really nicely done. Another checkpoint, as SnowDozer has yet to finish this stage and is struggling in all kinds of ways still.
It's another checkpoint too. Bam, stage done. Made that last section look easy. Oh, now there's switches. I was wondering when these were going to come into play. These don't appear to be time... Oh, they are time locked.
They are.
No, don't try and skip this, please. Okay, good.
Looks like SnowDozer doesn't really have a plan for what they want to do on this second disappearing block. Calco hitting another checkpoint is just kind of... Yeah, the switch was down, so didn't even really see it and kind of blew right past it.
That's the very end of the level for Calco. Just got to do this air dash section.
This was one of the early checkpoints that got me a couple of times here. And kind of like Calco, I did it most of the way on my first try and then had trouble replicating it for a while.
There you go. It's through it.
Nice.
Oh, giant switch.
And SnowDozer is through as well. Is a full 2 stages behind, basically, at this point.
Now we have another big level.
This is the second to last level for Calco. This is level 9. There's one more after this. It took me about 20 minutes, I think, to be done with the level that Calco is on, and then it took me like another 10 minutes to finish the last level. So it's pretty beefy. SnowDozer.
Oh, the switch jump. No wonder Calco's good at this game.
He got the yump. That's awesome. Is waiting for them to disappear, gets the dash, finds the wall.
It made that stage look easy.
Yeah, I guess it's a good thing we extended the goal, because 11 minutes was a monster time. SnowDozer as well, I think, was not holding the dash button on this vertical section. Calco first tries to the checkpoint, I think that was. This is a really nasty checkpoint that Calco is on.
Oh, this is really long, too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, didn't get the air dash in time.
There's a lot of things going on here. You need to be getting a lot of height to get over these things. You need to be doing like a full dash. And it before that part, it's forcing you to stay very low, right? So you're doing these little quick taps. So it's kind of difficult to switch to like, I need to be holding this button down all the way for this part.
I'm kind of waiting and testing out these jumps.
Ooh, that was pretty close. Just clipped the corner.
Kind of slowing down the game plan now.
It's the right play. The gloves come off in this final level. Oh, SnowDozer was right at the end of the level. I think think that was a vertical dash instead of a horizontal. Also, I lied. It's a 4-way dash, not an 8-way dash.
I was gonna say that would be incredible if this was an 8-way dash.
So SnowDozer is still 2 levels back. But I don't know. Maybe one of these checkpoints is a wall. The one Calco is on had me here for a long time. Longer still than Calco has been on it. Almost got it.
Yeah, that's a very tight jump.
Yeah, I say almost got it, but in some ways, like, kind of wasn't all that close, you know? Like, you need to actually be, like, kind of significantly better to even actually get through. It just demands a lot of you. SnowDozer on a very similar looking section.
It's on this little air dash section.
I think I'm seeing Calco, and okay, not this time. Calco having better reaction times. I think I see a lot of SnowDozer sees something for the first time, and it's like, oh, a quick wall jump, and he could save himself, but he doesn't do it. But does get the end of the level first try. Nice.
That was fast.
But I have seen Calco like slam into a wall all of a sudden.
There you go, bam!
And
Solve that section.
Jump. There is a checkpoint.
That's a big checkpoint.
It's a long level. There's a reason the checkpoints are so far apart. You're kind of spiraling all around the outside and then making your way into the middle. So that was, you fell down the left side and now Calco's gone along the bottom. So it, in some ways, is not even halfway through the stage yet. He's really struggling trying to get a jump off of this block. There we go. SnowDozer on the 9th level, the second to last level.
There's a lot of having to try to say this is still anyone's game when you're watching it. It's like there's no way that the other person's going to catch up. This is still anyone's game. This is absolutely possible for SnowDozer to come out of here.
Oh, that was such a good save from Calco. It's not holding the dash button.
Nope, that's not enough height. And
Oh, but that is.
Okay.
Also is not holding the dash button, so can't make this.
Oh, this is a mess now.
Oh, there we go. Still makes it.
Nice.
Oh, now we have unlimited dashes for 10 seconds. All right, if you hold it, does it buff for the dash?
No.
Okay, so you do have to time it.
Yes. And I found mashing was not enough to consistently hold height. But I don't know, I guess Calco's pretty familiar with hitting a button to, like, in rhythm to stay afloat in the air, so...
Yeah.
Definitely a different rhythm, though. The other thing, too, is, like, you can't really slow it down either. 10 seconds is a long time, but it's not that long. You do kind of gotta book it through this section.
No, almost made
at the
it.
end of this level.
Yep.
Yes.
On to the last level now. Momentarily.
In some ways, this race is close, but in some ways, that bottom checkpoint Calco was on, I promise you, it's really, really, really hard. It could be a long time before we see SnowDozer on the same checkpoint that Calco's on.
Oh, gotta book it, Calco. Okay, did make that.
Nice.
I like hugging onto the walls just to be safe. Oh my god, what is the song?
Yeah, this is the final level.
That's like
song.
a reject Toho song.
This is what Calco's been listening to for the past like 7 minutes or whatever. Strap in. We're gonna be hearing this for a while, I think.
Oh, you gotta book it on this section too. You gotta still make it while the switch is active.
Yeah, at the very least, you need that big long block we're seeing, and then who knows what else you need after that, right? The SnowDozer has completed the falling on the left side and is now on that awful checkpoint at the bottom. Is 3 checkpoints behind Calco.
Oh, there we go. There's that for Calco. Oh, I don't like how this looks already.
I definitely don't like the way it looks on my end because I do have a purple screen for the next 20 seconds. So I will just talk about
This
SnowDozer
falling
instead.
section, like the maze where all the other blocks kill you.
I want to get a
Very
feel
claustrophobic.
for how SnowDozer is handling this section because you need to tap the jump button or dash before you jump too high to control your height, and I found it very, very jerky. It was not a smooth thing for me for like a minute or two or something, and I'm still kind of seeing that desperate jerky movement from SnowDozer, whereas I think Calco was pretty confidently tapping the jump button, keeping their height low.
Calco is so smart, by the way, not running in this section.
Yeah.
That is key. I know it's a 2D platformer where there's a run button and you're not pressing it. This game is truly a unicorn.
So I'm pretty sure Calco got into this stage at 11 minutes. It's now been 21 minutes.
Yep.
There was a version of this goal that didn't have this this level in it, and that took some players around 20 minutes who were like pretty solid. So Calco would have destroyed it at 11, 12 minutes or whatever. And so when he got that time and then SnowDozer got like 18 or something, I was like, okay, it's good that this level's in here. But boy, is it hard.
It's a real good test of all the skills that you learned, though.
It's difficult too when you're racing because you're thinking like, oh, I'm on the last level, right? Like this could be over at any moment. My opponent could be finished at any moment, right? There's all kinds of things that ultimately don't matter, but you can't help but think about.
Also, a very
I'd be
scary
stuck
thing
on,
to
like-
see in race chat. Crank Dud saying, "I'm slowly being convinced this game is impossible to beat." It's not something you want to hear from Crank Dud.
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, maybe he's clipped out of bounds or something. I mean, who knows?
For me, I know I'd be getting frustrated. The level just doesn't seem to end.
This has got to be like the final checkpoint for Calco, though, or like second to last.
I forget how many times you spiral around before you get into the middle. I think that room on the left is the final room, and I don't think there's any platforming in it. I think it's just the goal. Oh,
Now just wait. Oh,
over
this
yet.
jump.
One last jump to get to this checkpoint.
Oh, that was
I lied. There's
so
more.
clean.
Okay, there it is. Clutched it
That
out.
was so good.
No time to read, only time to bleed.
I think this is it.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, okay. I was here for a while too. This was hard. You need to go fast. There's a long distance you got to cover in 10 seconds. And it's weird. If you're going slow, like it's quite easy to avoid everything. But if you're going fast, the difficulty of not getting hit by anything really ramps up. Oh, that was so close from Calco so quickly.
This game suddenly turned into a shmup.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is there a shmup with these kind of mechanics here where you have to mash the button in order to fly upwards?
Oh no.
No, there shouldn't be.
So excuse me, I'll be getting my game devness out.
There you go. There's that checkpoint.
That's
done.
it. Oh man.
No, it's not. Still more. File around again. There we go. That's it. Thank you so much for playing. 25:49.
Beat me. What was my tester time? I think I was at like 28:40 or something. And I thought I did pretty good. I felt good when I finished. 28:36 was my time. So I got a lot of respect for what Calco was able to do here just now.
Yeah, Calco played incredibly.
We knew he would probably be pretty darn good at platformers, but I think we really just saw that on display here. So SnowDozer's been on this checkpoint for at least 5 minutes, more like 6 or 7, I think.
It's always impressive to see somebody in their element, especially like when the element is a blind race. It's like, oh, you know, we know he's good at Super Mario World, but does that really translate into the platformers? And he's just like, yes, it does.
Yeah, not just Super Mario World, but Yoshi's Island as well. And that's how I know that's true platformer skill. Yoshi's Island Hundo as well.
I guess if Calco's feeling brave, you unlock some kind of like super extra level that I didn't mess around with. But it warns you when you go in that like, this one is unfair.
Oh, it really is a shmup. Mushihime-sama does the same thing on Ultra. If you try and select Ultra, it's just like, don't select this. And you can say, no, I want to select it.
SnowDozer again, having trouble tapping the jump, just to stay under these low ceilings.
Man, big prediction payout on this one. It was about 1,000 to 5.5 thousand channel points.
Yeah, I would have put the odds closer at like 50-50. It's hard because SnowDozer is like straight up a veteran at this point and Calco is still pretty new, but this was a game that was definitely in Calco's wheelhouse.
Unfortunately,
like
I don't think I have the energy to watch the same checkpoint 17 times over. Oh, this is rough. So we are probably going to raid SnowDozer at this point. I'm trying to invite Calco in to see if they want to join us here.
But maybe next time is the answer.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately it's a little bit later than I'd like my brain to be working. Well, no, not quite. Whatever the case is, I'm now exhausted. So, unfortunately, we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid SnowDozer here so you can cheer him on as he finishes. But that is going to be the end of that race. Thank you so much for joining me, TPC and Myth.
No problem.
Thank you.
And
Thanks to everyone
don't forget,
out there for watching.